And then obviously Baton Rouge and the horrible incident down there where this former Marine decided he wanted to take out some cops. And that's, once again, we're seeing it, mind you, in states where you can openly carry assault rifles. Let's not look past that. And the NRA, once again, quiet. We also got to talk about mental health. So, man, these people that have been involved in these things, former military. Again.
Did you see the one guy, Montreal Jackson?
That's his note he put up.
This guy puts up the most thoughtful, sad post after the Dallas police officers were killed. And he put up about just how difficult it is to be a black police officer and the way you feel being, he was saying how he feels when he wears blue, he feels disrespected and like the community.
In his own community.
And his own community looks at him a certain way when he wears blue. But then he also feels when he's not wearing blue and he's just a black man that he's being disrespected by the police. And he's just like, I just want people to respect each other. Like, this is just a sad. And then he's one of the people who gets killed in the whole thing.
Terrible.
I just, you know, the thing that really upsets me about it all is just seeing that, like, if you're someone who's been outspoken, as I have been, as we all have been, about police brutality, the same way that I got on this radio and emotionally told that police officer, you need to take responsibility for your own, all of us who feel that way, the second we see a blind attack on police officers
should feel the exact same way.
Absolutely.
And you should be posting the same way and saying, how dare a sicko, horrible human being attack the people who are here to protect us.
Because it F's up the entire conversation about progress. We can't make any progress.
Hello.
Doing that is as evil a thing as you could do, because it's throwing a wrench into everything. It has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. It's just an evil person dividing America. Their race has nothing to do with it. He killed black men too. He killed everyone. And you don't understand, whether we decide that cops need to do a better job or not, you have to understand that for most police officers, every day they decide to go risk themselves to help us. And listen, I'm white. My experience is different, but I'll tell you right now, for me, if I had a really bad, scary situation, what would I do? I would call the police.
Most people would.
And most people would, black or white, would call the police. We depend on them. That's why we want them to hold themselves to a high standard, but that's why we have to feel heartbreak. And I did. I mean, I'm sure you felt the same way. It was, the second you read it, you're just like, really? An attack on our police?
I heard about it last night while I was hanging out with Issa riding scooters in the park.
Ugh.
And I was like, huh? And literally didn't rush to my social media because I didn't want to lose the moment with my daughter.
You're like, let me wait. Let me ignore this.
I know I'm going to have to deal with this tomorrow. I didn't go on social media. I ain't do nothing. Because I knew, I was like, damn, man. Week before last, I was trying to have vacation. And we had Alton Sterling and Philando Castile in Dallas. Then I'm going on, we get into the weekend this weekend, and you got a coup in Turkey.
Yeah.
And then the weekend, it's like...
Oh, no, and the French bus
and the French, yes.
Yeah.
Bastille Day.
It's an unbelievable, and to see, I saw comments. I'm not going to mention the comments specifically, but if you as a human being hear about police officers being killed, innocent men and women who are trying to help us getting killed, and you in any way say that's what you get, or what about the respect?
Shut up.
Just shut up.
Just shut up.
You're part of the problem. And
Absolutely.
You're a sucker who doesn't realize you're being pushed to think that.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's the same
and you're
trap that gets
it.
set on the other side.
Yep.
It's the same trap that gets set on the other side when you see somebody like Philando Castile, who's been pulled over 52 times and had his license to carry and still gets shot and killed in a car with his girlfriend. It's the same trap on both sides, and those of us in the middle are the ones getting pulled. I'm telling y'all, it's not about picking sides. This is not about picking sides. This is about life, like Montreal Jackson put up. This is about people coming together. That's what this is about.
That you guys have to read the post he put up. He literally, the man who died yesterday, spoke to this exact issue when the officers in Dallas died, about don't fall for this trap, about it being police versus black people. That is simplifying this problem so much. That's not what this is. It's deeper than that.
It feels like it though.
It
feels like it.
I know,
right? But feels from who, Shawnee? That's the trap.
people who are feeling the most oppressed. That's why they're reacting the way they react.
But is it just them? Because then on the other side, you have police saying crazy stuff too, or people who support police saying crazy stuff about Black Lives Matter, and on the other, and it's back and forth and back and forth.
It's bad all around, and none of it is justified. But it's clearly people being frustrated.
And you see that, like yesterday, Flex posted a video on In Flex We Trust of some guy. I think it was in New York. Some guy here screaming at a cop and cursing at him on video while filming him and saying these hateful attacks.
We saw that video, Shawnee. Remember, we saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, I wouldn't have any problem. You can do whatever you want to someone who does something like that. I mean, it's disgusting. Like, blatantly disrespecting because he knows he's filming and trying to take advantage of the situation because everyone's filming.
What's going on?
So they're sitting there calling him the F word, the B word, just one thing after another. And the cops just standing there like, and I'm like, well, damn, we can't have a situation where cops just sit there because it's weird, right? You want to feel like we have the freedom to say what we want to police, but I don't like the idea of cops are supposed to just stand there and take abuse for no reason. Man. That's usurping their authority. They need to have some authority.
If you're gonna, I'm telling y'all, man, people who act like this, they got a problem, and the problem stems from who we are as America, guys.
You're right.
It all starts from the root of who we are as America and all the atrocities that have been committed in this country that we continue to sweep under the rug. It all comes from the same place, which is why I'm like, yo, you can't pick sides. It's not about sides. Either you love this country and you're going to try to uplift it through this moment, or we're going to watch it get torn apart. That's the sides.
President Obama wanted to say it the other day, but of course he couldn't say it because he has to be so delicate because people are so racist that they'll call him out. But what he wanted to say was this problem, because of the history and the white supremacy and racism we were founded on, this country is scared of black men, right? It's built in. White people are scared of black men. Black people are scared of black men. Everyone's scared of black men. The president knows it himself. He wanted to say that, but he couldn't quite say it. Because once you understand that, right? Once you understand that, hey, white people, it's not even your fault. You're programmed. You've been programmed to fear the black man. Once you know that, we can now have a realistic conversation about accept it and how we now start to fix it. The problem is we can't say it out loud. So if we can't say it out loud, we can't get anywhere.
Right.
And here's where we are. Another day of misery.
Yep. So,
and more families mourning.